good afternoon, and welcome to Southern Alberta Cannabis Club. I'm Tamara, founder of your group. I'm here to remind everybody to please get off your couch October the 14th and vote. I know a lot of you think that voting is not imperative and that it really doesn't matter whether you vote or not. Well, 22% of Alberta's population is what voted us Conservative for the 36th year. 22% of Alberta's population voted Ed Stelmach to have a $200,000 a year wage, and every MP to have a 30% wage increase. Minimum wage in Alberta is $8.40. A liter of fuel in my area right now is still $1.20 a liter for fuel. So as 22% of our population in Alberta voted for a Conservative government, this is what we were left with in Alberta. So please vote anything but Conservative. I don't care. Whoever it is the best one in your riding, whether it be Liberal, Green, or NDP. Jack Layton, I feel kind of let some of us down, but we're still standing, firmly behind the people that were, supporting Jack Layton, and they're, part of our community. So of course we're going to support them. I'm really not sure what I'm doing in this area. We've got Conservatives on both sides that have really strong hold on the province, and that's the biggest problem. Kelly Christie, my friend in Calgary, is running against Stephen Harper in his own riding, Calgary Southwest. So if you're in the Calgary Southwest area, please vote for Kelly Christie. He's running for the Green Party. So that's, if I was in Calgary, I would definitely be voting for Kelly. Now, with me being in the area that I'm in, it won't really matter because it'll be anybody but Conservative. Because I'm not in Rick Cassin's riding anymore now that I've moved to Taber. I'm in this other Michael Van Buren's riding. And I sent them off a note and, wished him well and told him I wouldn't be voting for him. Anyways, on a lighter note, I know I'm such a bitch, but it took me 38 years to master this practice. We've had some fun around here. September the 4th, Neil Magnuson from Vancouver was here. We did the Freedom Tour, 2008. I believe Neil is in Winnipeg right now. Now, Neil did have a few issues when he was here. I attended court for him yesterday to find out that this is imperative. If you're ever charged with any offense, you must attend yourself your first appearance. You can't send your mother, your brother, your sister, your wife. It doesn't matter. You have to be there. Or, warrant goes out for your arrest and a failure to appear you're charged with, and it's just like you didn't show. So it doesn't matter whether I was there or not. Now poor Neil has a failure to appear to warrant his arrest in Alberta. I know. I was fairly devastated about that. And so that's the bad news. But we had a great rally. Neil got second page of the newspaper that day because believe this one, this just boils me. A 15-month investigation, 50 grams of cocaine found, okay? 15-month investigation. Yesterday, 236 grams of cocaine busted in Lethbridge. Crime Stoppers tip. The dealer must have pissed a crackhead off because they got more dope from that than they did from a 15-month investigation. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, that's my take on the Lethbridge City Police. New Treating Yourself magazines are out. Skunk magazines are out too. Sorry, Lisa, I don't have one yet, honey. New Cannabis Culture. I don't think the new one's up. That's the last one that I had last time. I'm still waiting. New High Times. I think that's October. Yeah. Neil's business card. Another interesting article that I read this month was in the Reader's Digest. Addicted or afflicted? Do you want your tax-paying dollars paying for heroin's medication? Well, geez, you pay for a diabetic's medication, don't you? You pay for a cancer patient's medication, don't you? Does it offend you to have to pay for a diabetic's medication when that person probably has diabetes because they didn't follow their doctor's orders to change their diet to begin with, which could have, maybe made it so they didn't have diabetes. So it was their choice not to change their lifestyle, so they ended up with diabetes. But that's an offensive thing for you to have to pay for the same thing. So I'm starting to really believe that you really have to look at addiction like heroin along the same lines as diabetes, because heroin's not a choice either. Like, once you get that grab, it's like cocaine too. Been there. Okay, I'm almost 3 years out. 3-year anniversary is coming up. Okay, October the 5th will be 3 years clean. Not a speck of cocaine in my life anymore. And it's not an easy feat. And for these people to sit back, like, with Cass in there and his junkies and dealers should be behind bars, or conservatives' little note there in the mailbox. And I wrote to Cass and I said, your grandmother could be that junkie all strung out on OxyContin that her doctor gave her. Are you going to put her in jail? So we really have to sit back and reevaluate our social system and realize that there are so many spectrums of every situation and everybody's situation, and not judge, and be more accepting and more compassionate. And that's the problem with our society. We've been so desensitized to everything. We just look at a junkie as, oh, dirty junkie? No, that's a poor lost soul that's got huge problems that we can even imagine. Whether it was neglect, abuse of any form, who knows? But for you to sit back and judge, that's not right either. But anyways, please get off your couch and vote October the 14th. Anything but conservative. Peace and balance to everyone.